A day in the life of Amy. It's been a busy couple of weeks. I'm sorry I haven't been on here to chat with you all. We're thankful that we are able to get my mom's house emptied. And so that's a very, very positive thing. We still have solutions to work on, some ideas for that. And I don't really have solutions. We've called all around to different auctioneers, and household auctions just aren't a thing anymore. They are not lucrative enough for the auctioneer. And it's a high school friend that my husband called last night, and he said he is an auctioneer, and he said that I go through all the work of the auction, and then he said 40% of it either doesn't sell, or someone says they're going to bid on it, they do not come and get it. So 40% of it ends up in a dumpster anyway, after all of that. 40%. So what we've learned, and which we knew actually, is nobody wants china anymore. Nobody wants glassware. Old furniture is not a thing anymore because it's much easier to acquire. It's also more economical than it was years ago. And for whatever reason, it's the way society is right now. And I honestly, people are our age and younger are decluttering and getting rid of things that are holding us back and keeping us tied up in knots and everything. And so I've learned a lot about this process. The frustration, the time, the energy, and really not a great solution. So I'm going to work on it. I think I've said that already, but it's just been so busy. Well, Douglas had knee surgery last week. I am clerk for the township. We had annual meeting, and I organize all of that, and it's just a lot of stuff on my plate. And so I have not worked on 1, 2, 3 step A, B, C, all of the things. And so anyway, I'm here to encourage you, and I just wanted to give you a day in the life. So right now, here's my flowers. I'm gonna drop you. Oops. And I was going to film Douglas, and he's like always on the phone, and so I'm gonna go see if I can find him. Oh yeah, sure enough he is. Let's see. Oh, here's the view from here, and the snow has melted. We don't use the store, so we don't use the energy to shovel. Yeah. There he is. Okay. So if he gets off the phone, I will do a short little interview with him. But I actually, so my solution is not to be the solution. This just popped in my head. My solution is not to be the solution for other people's stuff. My solution is to take care of my own stuff. And this is artwork by my youngest son. To be an encourager, so we deal with our own stuff, and to coach you through dealing with your own stuff, so that when the time comes, when you want to downsize, or your children need to downsize, or family, or somebody, there isn't so much. So that's what I'm going to work on. Is actually, I can't motivate people who are unwilling to be motivated, unwilling to make the decisions. And I have worked with multiple people over the years, and that, I've done speeches, I've done classes, I've done community ed, and then I have somebody saying, oh yeah, those people need to do that. And those are generally the people who need the most decluttering in their life, is when they're saying how another person should do it. So perhaps that's me. I have been thinking about these plants that aren't doing real great, and maybe those need to leave. I don't know. Well, I guess he's going to be on the phone too long, so I will get an interview with him and about his knee for my next video that I do. So one thing I have learned though is I have been overwhelmed, and the word overwhelm has been like in my brain for the last couple weeks. I haven't done it well. The anxiety has been out of control, I would say. And I noticed that when it's the worst out of control is when I haven't been taking quiet time in the morning, and I haven't been taking like charge of my thoughts, and I haven't been praising. I haven't been worshiping the Creator and the Savior and the Prince of Peace. So I apologize that haven't done well. I apologize to my family, and they know. I think we said it's like, I was in the ceiling last week, as I think the stress of the things that are out of control, like I couldn't help Doug with the pain control. I couldn't do all the things. I didn't like the unknown, and I got very anxious about it. So it's redirect, and thankfully our God is gracious and kind, and he always takes us back when we get off track and we get too in our own minds and too in our own pity and woe is me stuff. So thankful for you all. Again, I will get an update, I'm hopefully in the next video of how Doug's doing, because he's busy doing business on the phone.